Hey besties, welcome back to our channel, Immigration Help 101. Quick reminder before we start, I'm not an attorney and I do not give legal advice. The information I share is based on publicly available resources and experiences from my own clients who have gone through the immigration process. Now today, we're talking about the nerve-wracking moment when that 120 days after a USCIS interview is here, or it's maybe even past, and you still haven't heard anything. We'll break down what the 120-day mark really means and what you can do next, and whether reaching out to your congressional representative will magically get your case approved. Now, understanding the 120 days, besties. So first things first, a lot of people believe that USCIS has to give you a decision within that 120 days of your interview. But here's the truth. There is no law that applies to all cases that forces USCIS to approve or deny within that exact time frame. If we're going to talk about naturalization, which is the citizenship cases, there's something in law, INA 336B, that allows you to go to federal court if USCIS hasn't made a decision within 120 days after your citizenship interview. But for green cards, marriage-based cases, and many other petitions, that 120 days is just an average timeline, not guaranteed. Now, let's talk about why do some cases take longer, right? There might be an additional background check that, it might still be running, or USCIS might be doing additional reviews, or, on your documents, the marriage evidences that you guys sent in. There could also be, workload backlogs at the field office that you did your interview. So if you hit that 120 days and still no decision, it's not necessarily bad news, but it doesn't mean you should not follow up. Okay, besties? Now, here are some steps, in my opinion, to take after your 120 days has come or it has passed. Step 1, submit an online case inquiry through the USCIS website. I want you guys to go to uscis.gov, then tools, then case inquiry, then outside of normal processing time. I want you guys to enter your receipt number and explain how long it's been since your interview. Now, step 2, call the USCIS contact center. The number is 1-800-375-5283. Always write down the date and the time that you called and the name and the ID of the officer you spoke with. Step 3, use the Ask Emma, the chat feature on the USCIS website. Sometimes you can get a Tier 2 officer called back through this option. Sometimes, not always. Okay, besties? And step 4, file an e-request if your case is outside the posted processing time for your field office. And step 5, keep all your communications in a folder. Dates, times, copies of emails or letters. This way, if you ever have to escalate further than this, you will have proof of your follow-up efforts. Okay? Reaching out to Congress. Now, let's talk about the question I get all the time. If I